Hi students, this is Ms. Vargas. I'm going to go over lesson 11.3 credit reports. I'm going to go over some notes first before you do your assignment. So here in these notes, I'm going to give you some definitions. On this first one, we have credit history. Credit history is a record of financial performance. Credit history is reflected in a credit report, which is a summary of your financial history, including whether payments are made on time, how much debt a person has, and whether or not the person has a history of repaying his or her debt. So this report will give you a summary of the past. If that person is making payments on time, if they're good about making payments or not good about making payments. Who would want to see this credit report? So this report is requested by a lender or someone who loans money and or by a borrower or someone who borrows money. So you could either have a positive credit history if you made payments on time and it's reflected in a high credit score. So maybe like for example in the 800s. A negative credit history is reflected in a low credit score. If you don't make payments on time, that would give you a low credit score, maybe like in the 400s. So let me go over example number one. Example number one has this table, and the table shows some of the actions taken by 3 different people. So let me go over the first one. D. Chang made all the car payments on time. That's positive. That's a positive credit history. B. Wilson missed the last 6 car payments. That's not good. That would give them a negative credit history. J. Ren did not make the last 2 payments on a loan. That's also not good. So that's going to give them a negative credit history. Example number 2, we need to identify the 2 people that are going to be most likely offered a loan. So these are clue words right here. Most likely, that would be good. That means I have a good credit score. So then you would go and select the highest ones, the 820 and the 800. They would most likely be offered a loan. Then the next example, it says that you're going to select the 2 names that are going to be least likely to be offered a loan. Least likely will not be good. So that's going to have the lowest scores. So my lowest scores would be the 700 and the 720. So these would be the 2 people that would be least likely to be offered a loan. So now let me go over your assignment. So for question number 1 through 4, you're going to check which credit score is the highest. So then you would go with the highest number. That is the highest credit score. So you're going to answer question number 1, look at the scores, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4. Then you would go with question number 5. This one you would look at the table and it's asking for the 2 people most likely to be offered a loan. You can go back to the notes, but we talked about most likely. Question number 6 is going to be the 2 people that are going to be least likely to be offered a loan. Question number 7, it says explain the effect of each action on each person's credit score. So 7 says Miss Jin makes all of her car loan payments on time. So on time, so you need to check if that's going to raise the credit score or if that's going to lower the credit score. Question number 8, Mr. Carey paid his credit card payments late 4 months in a row. So late, is that going to make his credit score raise the credit score or lower the credit score? Make sure that you go to Google Form and fill up your answers and make sure you submit. Thank you.